shoot. Hi, I'm the Moorlander and this is Moorlander EDC coming to you today with a very excited, very special edition today. That is because between the last video and this, I've hit 1,000 subscribers and this is where like rockets going off and klaxons and stuff, and yeah, so super appreciative of all of my subscribers, and yeah, I'm just blown away with the support that I've had over the last 2 years. So this is what makes this video very special. In this video we are going to be reviewing, or I say I'm going to be reviewing, the Nebula backpack from Osprey. The reason that this is a very special video is the fact that, one, I'm going to be reviewing this and talking about my first impressions of this pack, but this is also going to be the giveaway at the end of this video. So I can see from my Google Analytics that some people don't generally stay along to the end, because, you know, I do waffle a bit, but this is the one video out of them all. Obviously you need to watch them all to the end because you like my face, but please stay to the end of this video. At the end of this video I'll be giving details on how you can enter the giveaway for this pack and 2 other items. I'll show you the items at the end of the video as well. So please, if you get bored halfway through, fast forward to the end so that you can see how you can be part of this giveaway and you can get your hands on the pack that I'm about to talk about and some other items as well. So for now, actually quick one, here in the UK and other areas of the world, it's Father's Day, so I'd like to say thank you to my dad for being an awesome dad, and I'd also like to say thank you to my daughters for me being an awesome dad. You know, it's very easy to be an awesome dad. It's probably very easy to be a bad dad, but I find it very easy to be a good dad. My daughters surprised me today with a little gift from Amazon. I've set it up and it's ace. Links in the description. Shameless plug. So yes, let's get into the pack and let's turn around the camera a little bit more so you can see this better. So here we've got the pack. You might find that I might keep having to move the tags out of the way. As I mentioned before, this is a completely brand new pack and it's more of a first impressions rather than a fully tested review, because I just wanted this to be perfect. I don't want this to be a bag that I've tested and sent out to you. This is completely brand new with tags. So just to get some dimensions and facts and figures out of the way, the Osprey Nebula is a 34 litre pack. So it's towards the higher end of an EDC backpack. It measures 48 centimetres by 31 centimetres and 30 centimetres in depth. So it does come out quite a lot. You can fit an awful lot into this backpack. If you still work in old money, that's 18.9 inches by 12.2 inches, and it comes up 12 inches. Comes in 4 different colours. This is the kind of a grey green version, but there are some other colours. What I'll do is I'll leave some affiliate links in the description below, so if you want to check out some of the different colours yourselves, you can do those. As usual, any purchases that you make through those links there's a small kickback towards my channel, which helps me to fund my channel. As far as weight is concerned, it's a very light pack. It comes in at just over 1 kilogram, and which is roughly 2.3 pounds, and that's the way that Osprey have been able to use different types of fabric and different strengths of fabric throughout the pack. So areas where there is very little abrasion or wear against them, you'll find that there is a 210 denier nylon Dobby blend. Dobby, that's a good one. That's a cracking name, isn't it? Other areas where it needs to be a little bit tougher, there is a 420 denier nylon Dobby blend, and then when you get to areas where there is a lot of wear, like around the bottom here, this is where the thickest and toughest material is, that comes in at 630 denier. That's that other Dobby. Anyway, so as we usually do, we'll go from the front around the pack and then we'll have a look at the inside. So on the front, you have this main compartment here, so if you have things that you just want to be able to slip in, it's an easy access pocket, but it is a pocket that's open at the top. there is some really nice stretch mesh on the front, so you can get larger items in there. So if you're out and about in the city, you want to just be able to dump something in there quickly, you can do that. This stretchy mesh that you have here on the front is also on these side pockets, exactly the same mesh, which you can get a lot of stuff into. Below there you have this little kind of daisy chain loop. That's mainly so if you're using this as a pack for the commute to work and you're cycling in, you can put a small LED light on there to make sure that you can be seen, you've got high visibility whilst you're on the road. As far as branding is concerned, there is a large Osprey logo here at the top, but it's not one of those big kind of in-your-face obnoxious kind of logos. It's very subtle, and I think it suits this bag perfectly. Just below there you have another one that says Nebula. There is a small grommet here at the bottom as well, so if you do get water in this front pocket, then it can come out at the bottom, but also if you get any bits of dirt or anything, it'll also come out at the bottom as well. Then at the top you have, oops, I'll just undo these. You have a quick access pocket onto this section here, but that's what we'll come back to when we start to have a look through the different sections. One of the things that I forgot to mention is all of the zips, YKK zippers, they're nice, big, fat, meaty YKK zippers, and they also have these really nice ring pulls on them, so they're very easy to be able to get your finger into them and to be able to pull them around. If it is that you're using this in the winter, this makes it especially useful to be able to get in here when you're wearing gloves. On the bottom, nothing really as such on the bottom other than you get that nicer thick material because this is a high wear area. Both of the sides are identical, so I'll just show you this one side. As I say, the other side is exactly the same. You have two compression straps. First one here at the top is one that you can undo, but the one here at the bottom, this is mainly for this large pocket that you can put water bottles into. You can fit up to a litre water bottle in here very easily, and because you have this really tough elastic here at the top, when it's closed it does pull it against the bag quite nicely. But if you want, if there's items in there that you're still worried might come out, you can use the cinch strap or the compression strap here to be able to hold those securely into place. This one here at the bottom, as a lot of the weight from your pack, if you load it in, goes towards the bottom, this one here appears to be perfectly placed for that. And it's one that you can't remove, whereas this one, or at least when I say can't remove, you can't unfasten it. This one here, the plastic buckle at the top here fits perfectly into this little kind of garage area there, so you can put that in. And also if you did want to take this off completely, it doesn't come off, but there is a little nook here that you can put that into so that it doesn't just flap around. One of the things I've always found about Osprey bags, and I've got a lot of respect for Osprey bags, is they think about these things. They really do think about features that you will use. So this one comes in here and that clicks in perfectly there. What I find is a lot of people are not massive fans of compression straps. I do like to use them purposely because if you have items in this section here and you're worried about people getting into there, you can make sure as that's down there like that, if you close your compression strap, if anybody's going to try and get into there, they have to undo the compression strap before they get in. There are a lot of cities around the world where pickpocketing is rife, so just a simple thing like that to be able to stop it coming up is just an easy way to deter people from trying to get into your valuables in your bag. Then on the back you've got the suspension system, which we'll have a look at. Last thing, probably should have turned my mobile phone off. So let's turn the bag around so that we can have a look into the internal pockets. So as far as panels are concerned, this pack actually comes with two panels. You have the main panel on the front, and then you have the main panel at the back. So I'll call this one at the front here, mainly because it's closer to the front of the back, and the one at the back there. But what you also have is, here is another quick access pocket. Now these quick access pockets are really nicely lined, and they have these, it's kind of like a heat molded lining. It feels kind of weird, but I kind of like it. It's just a nice little touch. But what you'll also find with these is, and again, this is an area that a lot of bag companies, they just don't think about, and that is that you have a large rain gusset over this zip. It's just an unfortunate position that, you know, we're here in the UK, we live in a country where it rains a lot. No zips are completely waterproof, but having a large rain hood, rain gusset, rain cover, something like that stops water from being able to get into your zips, and it's a massive selling point for me and the owner of this bag when you get it. So there's that little quick access pocket. You can drop your keys, you can drop your phone, whatever it is that you need to get into there. And then we have this other, which is the main panel. So you open up the main panel, and in here hopefully you'll be able to see, it's quite simple. In fact, you have three pockets that you can put stuff into. Fits a mobile phone perfectly. You can put your phone chargers, that sort of stuff. If you are using this for a laptop, all of your cables, mouse, that sort of stuff can fit in here. If you're going out into the countryside with this, you can put first aid kits, you can put snacks, all of that sort of stuff as well. You have a really nice thick, quite heavy duty elastic at the top, so whatever you put in there will make sure that it doesn't rattle around too much. On the left hand side here, or at least my left, there is a little keeper so that you can put your keys on there, put it into that, and it's good. Now, from what I understand, the previous versions of this bag also had some organisation here at the bottom, whereas with this one it's just that top panel, so you can just dump stuff into here, so that if there's anything rattling around here, it's not going to interfere with anything that's caught in this organisation. All of the stitching on the inside is reinforced. You can see as you go around the side of the bag here, it's all reinforced, and it's exactly what I expect from Osprey. They make amazing bags. A couple of other features that are in here. So I mentioned that you have these three pockets, but on the inside, stitched into the lining and then the side of the pocket, you have some extra one that you can put a flashlight into, you can put a pen into there, so that you've got a dedicated area that you'll go to if you need any part of your EDC for that. So that's the front pocket. Because this pocket you're not necessarily going to be putting stuff into that for me I class as valuable, this doesn't have a hood, which I think is a shame. It would be awesome if you had, or if they'd put a hood on here. If there was one thing that I'd change, I'd make sure that all of these compartments had a rain hood over the zip, but they decided not to do it. Does that take anything away from the bag? No, not really. It's still an awesome bag. So that's the front compartment. Then you have the next set of zips. Go back here. It's not a full clamshell, whether you like full clamshell or not. Personally, I quite like it, so it's like this, where it comes down, say, a third or 2/3 of the way, or 3/4 of the way down. It just means that when you're getting stuff out, if there's anything here in the bottom, then you know that's not going to fall out as well. It fits up to a 17-inch laptop. I've had my MacBook Pro in here. I've tested it out with the 17-inch NS6001. That's the Ninja T, the NT6001. The Ninja T is the one that the Queen gave to me, and they all fit in. And then you have this large area here if you want to put anything extra in there. Up in the top here, there is a small pocket, which is actually the back of this pocket here. So there you can see that really kind of cool pink heat shrinked area. So what you put in there is against the back of this. That doesn't mean that it's a pass-through, unfortunately, but it's just a separate section that you can put stuff into. This has a nice little bit of reinforcement. As I say, as before, all of this is nice stitch lined. It's very, very, very well made. The zips for this section are again YKK, and these are, I guess these are the size 10s. These are the really large ones. It's an ambi open, so that you can open those there like that, pull it down, and you're straight into it. Using the compression, using the system like I said before with the compression straps, if you've got stuff in here that you're worried about, put your zips all down on one side or this side, if whichever side you choose to keep your zips on, and again that'll just deter people from getting in there because it'll get caught up with a compression strap before it allows that person into your bag. Now I think I mentioned that this is a 2-panel bag, but kind of lied to you, because you got this bit, and I forgot that this was the bit that I was supposed to be talking about. So the previous section, you can fit your laptop in there, but mainly that's for documents and that sort of stuff. This is the main laptop compartment where you've now got your full clamshell opening. On the front here, we'll just talk about the front quickly. So on the front you have a large section with this incredibly thick mesh on the front. It's like a double mesh. I'll see if I can get a photo of this, but you have quite a wide loop mesh on the front, and then on the inside it's like a double or a 3-layer mesh, so that there is actually a little bit of padding in this. When I squeeze this, there's probably maybe 1 millimeter or 2 millimeters of compression on there. So if you're using this as your laptop section, you can put your laptop in here, and if you have any power adapters, it's just an extra layer of protection if needed. At the bottom here there is a small zip. Now this actually zips from the inside, and this is where you can get to the back panel. So there's a back panel that holds this rigid for you, which you can take that out if you're concerned about weight. If this is a pack that you're going to be using while traveling, you could take that out. You could probably save quite a bit of weight there. And then you have the main section here, which is your laptop sleeve. So the laptop sleeve, similar to the one in the front, is nice. This is a lot more padded, and you can see on the sides that you have the same elastic section that you have for the elastic mesh. So if you have a wider, thicker, deeper laptop, you can put that in there. Again, so I tested the one in the front with my MacBook and another wider Windows laptop, and they fit in perfectly. I've also tested it in this section as well, and they fit in perfectly as well. Because this one's a little bit deeper and you've got more of the elastic here, the MacBook fits in perfectly because it's nice and slim, but the laptop fits in just as easy, and I can put some extra documents in there as well. And then you have a hook and loop so that you can close that off. And there you go. So that's the inside of the bag. So let's close this back up and have a quick chat about the back. The suspension system is exactly as I'd expect from Osprey. It's one of the better suspension systems out there. It is the foam that they use in here is so nice. When you've got it on, as I say, I've done very minimal testing. In fact, I've done no testing of this, but I know that it feels good from other Osprey packs that I've used in the past. They always feel nice when you carry them. Oh, there's the bladder holes. I forgot to mention those, but you get bladder holes as well. So you have some elastic here, so if you want to have a hydration system that comes over the top, you get the bladder and you can put those through there. There is a chest strap if you choose to use that. It's not one that you can take off, whereas there is a waist belt here that can be removed if you wish. It's not really a belt that you're going to be able to take a lot of the weight off the pack. Mainly it's there just for stabilization if you think that you're going to be running or having to commute and maybe cycling in, that sort of stuff. But the real kind of showstopper here is the mesh system, and they call this the airscape venting on the back. So you have a recess through the middle so that any of the sweat, or at least rather than any of the sweat, you get air coming in here, and then all of these side bits are ridged. Hopefully you can see this on the camera, but all through here is all nicely raised so that when it sits on your back, one, it's comfortable, and two, it also aids air getting in and out. I'm not going to say it stops you from sweating, because it doesn't, but what it does is it allows lots of air to get in. So let's have a look at what it looks like when I've got it done. Now, as far as how it carries exactly as you'd expect from an Osprey backpack. They're super comfortable. They've got just the right kind of curvature, that S curvature, so that it contours round your shoulders. Just so you're aware, I'm 5'10", 95 kilos, which is about 210 pounds, 42-inch chest. Fits exactly as I'd expect. They're very, very, very wearable packs, which seems a daft thing to say when we're talking about backpacks, but some backpacks, you put them on, they just, you know, they don't sit right. This sits really well, and it's great. It's a really nice backpack to use, and one that you'll really appreciate. So thank you very much for this video. Again, thank you very much for all of the support over the last 2 years. The bit that you're all hopefully waiting for is details on how you could be up for a chance to win this Osprey Nebula. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, there are 2 other things that we're going to be giving away. So here is your, not mine, your brand new Victorinox Pioneer, and this is actually mine. I need to get you one of these, but this is the one bag, or sorry, the one from Eastpak, and this will be one of the prizes as well. So it's these 3 items. Apart from this one, is mine. I'll definitely get you a brand new one. Okay, so to be in with a chance to do this, it's super simple. If you subscribe to me and you subscribe to my YouTube channel, all you need to do is hit the thumbs up, which I think is about here somewhere. Hit the thumbs up and give this video a like. Then go down into the comments section, and this is the important bit. In the comments section, just put how you would use this pack on a day-to-day basis. That's all you have to do. And then what I'll do is, so if you're watching this video now, it is live. Today is the 21st of June, and it will be running to a week on Wednesday, which is the 1st of July. So you've got this video, and I'll also remind everybody in next video to come and watch this video so that you can see how to enter. So if you already subscribe, hit that like button and put in the comments below how you would use this pack on a day-to-day basis. If you're watching this video for the first time and you like my content, all you have to do, if you don't already subscribe, is hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, hit the like button, thumbs up, and put in the comments how you would use this bag on a day-to-day basis. As I say, on the 1st of July, I will randomly pick using an internet random checker, and I will post that on Instagram. So follow me at Moorlander_EDC on Instagram. If you're not on Instagram and I don't get contacted within the first 24 hours, I'll try my best to be able to contact you through eBay, through YouTube, and we'll get all of this out to you. It's open worldwide. I will ship this to you wherever you are, or these 3 items. There's some extra details below around about age restrictions, that sort of stuff, but check the description below so that you can make sure that it's okay for you to join. On that note, again, it's a huge thank you for all of your support over the last 2 years. You've all made this happen. Comments, giving me feedback, understanding, you know, what you guys like. It's been a big trip that we've all gone through together, and I'm really looking forward to the next 2 years and beyond. So for now, stay safe, stay Moorlander, and as always, stay EDC.